Welcome, everyone. Today, I'm going to give you the ultimate guide to creating content online. Now, I have been creating content online for over 10 years. It all started with a little blog called classycareergirl.com. And I am going to share everything that I have learned over the years, how I quickly create content, how I batch and schedule ahead. And hopefully, this helps you become more organized when it comes to you creating content, when it comes to you creating your social media content, because we want to reduce stress when it comes to content and plan ahead. So let's dive right in. So when I first started blogging was like my hobby. It's what I did in my spare time. I loved doing it. It was the thing I did on the side of my day job. So I would go to work and then I would come home and I would blog on weekends. It was just completely a hobby. Sometimes I would write a post in the morning, hit publish, go to work. And that was just what I did. I just wrote blogs. That was my content creation. That is all I did. And it wasn't really a business. And what I realized is that when I wanted to turn that blog into a business and have it stop being a hobby, but actually have it be a business that earned me income, that became my full-time job that I could transition into, when I realized I needed to do that, I realized I needed to get a handle on my content, because all I was doing is content creation, and I had to get more productive. I had to get more organized so that I could start doing individual coaching and I could start creating courses and digital products. All that took time. So I had to get more organized with my content creation. I couldn't just create content all day. I couldn't just write blog posts all day. I had to be efficient with my time. And then came babies. So then came my kids, my girls, and I had to be even more organized and more productive and more efficient to be able to work with my clients, but then also have the time to create my blog, my podcast, and my social media too. So in today's video, I'm going to teach you everything I learned. It's going to be the ultimate guide to creating content online. So let's start out with just how do you create a simple social media and content plan? Like, how do you do it? First things first, it starts with picking one platform, one content platform. So let's talk about, what do you enjoy doing? Do you enjoy writing like I did when I started? Well, then pick blogging. If you enjoy talking, maybe pick podcasting. If you enjoy getting on a video just like this and posting it on YouTube, or just getting on video and interacting with your audience, you could do live video. Pick video, right? So those are the three types of content. You want to pick the one that you would enjoy doing the best, because it's hard to do all three. Trust me, I do all three right now. And this is not how I started. Now I have systems in place to help me do blogging, podcasting, and videos. But when you're just getting started, you just want to pick one type of content. So either pick blogging, pick podcasting, or pick videos. You can't go wrong with any of them. So after you pick one of those, you can always do more later and add on a blog to your podcast and add on videos to your blog. You can always add more later. But if you're just getting started, first thing you want to do is pick that one type of content and pick the one type of social media platform you want to be on. Is it Instagram? Is it Pinterest? Is it Twitter? Is it Facebook? Is it Facebook groups? Is it TikTok? Pick the one social media platform. So when you're just getting started, it is overwhelming. I get it, to try and be everywhere and post everywhere and have different images everywhere and try and learn the algorithms that are constantly changing on all the platforms. It's just impossible right now. When I started, we didn't have all these options, but now when you're starting, you have to just pick one. So here's some ideas for you. You could have a blog and you could pick your social media platform as YouTube. So you could be doing blogging and picking one social media platform, which would be YouTube. You could pick Instagram and have a podcast. That's also, a lot of people do that. They have a podcast, and then Instagram is their one social media platform that you dive into, that you learn, that you're spending hours interacting with people on and learning and growing on. You want to focus on one social media platform. So you've done that. So we know what type of content we're going to create, and we know what social media platform we're going to create. That's step one. Step two is to systematize your calendar. So if you know you're going to have a blog, we want to systematize it so that we know that every single Monday, there's a blog post going out. That's my content calendar. So every single Monday, I know that I have to plan a blog post on my website. Maybe you run a podcast and you want to publish 2 podcasts per month. So then you can look at your schedule and okay, I'm going to publish 2 podcasts. It's going to go out on Tuesdays every other week. Maybe it's a video. You're going to go live on Facebook every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific, and you make that your calendar, you make that your routine, and you systematize it. And it's so much easier to plan ahead when you know how you're going to go live, when you know your calendar, when you have a system, and your audience can start to expect when you're going to be going live and you're going to be releasing podcasts and blogs as well. So you're going to systematize your blog, your video, your podcast. That's step 2. And then you're going to systematize your social media content. That's step 3. So we need to know, what do you post when? If you are just like posting every day, some random posts, today I'm going to post this, or you get to like 8 o'clock at night and you're like, I haven't posted today. I got to post something. Trust me, I've been there. So instead, we want to think about the month ahead. So next month, what are you going to post on what day? And so we want to get into a routine. So every Monday, we post a certain type of post. Every Tuesday, we post a different type of post. So some ideas that we do is like every Monday, we post a quote. Maybe every Tuesday, we post a news article that gets engagement that we can talk about that's relevant to our topic of careers and businesses. Every Wednesday, we post about the blog of the week. So we share the podcast, or we share a video, or we share whatever the content is for the week. Every Thursday, we post a free lead magnet, something that's free that we're giving away to our audience. And every Friday, we post a question of the week. And so we get engagement, we ask our audience a question and get engagement. And so it's really easy to plan the month, because I know I need 4 questions, images, right? I need 4 quote images for the month. I need 4 blog post images. Those are pretty simple. And it's a lot easier to plan a month in advance when you know what type of content you're going to post every single day of the week. And you know how many days you're going to post. You don't have to post 7 days a week. You can start on a smaller scale, post 3 days a week, 5 days a week. But as long as you're in that routine, you're in that calendar, you're in that system, it's going to be a lot easier for step 4, which is batching your content in your social media ahead. So the only reason you're seeing this video today is because I batched it ahead. I recorded it ahead. I recorded a whole entire quarter of videos ahead of time. So I release videos, podcasts every other week. So the video also goes on my podcast, the audio portion of it does. And every other week, I need a video to go out. So I know that then I need 2 videos per month. And so when I'm planning out my quarter, Q2, I know that I need to record 6 videos today. So we've blocked out the day in my calendar. It's been blocked out for months that today is the day that I'm going to record 6 videos. I'm prepared with topic ideas, keywords that I'm going to use for SEO for this blog post on my blog, an outline of what I'm going to say. And so I'm prepared when I'm ready to record and hit that button, I'm ready to record 6 videos today. So that is how I batch ahead. I will edit the videos ahead of time, or we'll work on getting the blog posts all scheduled ahead of time. So we're not scrambling last minute, and we can create better content for you because we are planning ahead and we are batching ahead. So I always try and record blogs and podcasts a quarter in advance. And then social media, I would love to do a quarter in advance, but right now with where we're at, it's about a month in advance. So I have content scheduled a month in advance. So right now I'm recording this on February 1st, and March is actually all scheduled. All of my Facebook posts, all of my Instagram posts, everything is already scheduled on social media for March. So I'm a month ahead. Now, this alleviates so much stress. I haven't always done this, but I highly recommend it because now I can focus on my clients and I can focus on actually creating really great content and serving my clients better and creating raving fans and just being more organized and less stressed and planning out the future of Classy Career Girl, some future fun products and services and awesome things that are coming up later this year that I wouldn't be able to do if I was like trying to do social media every single day and spending hours creating content on a daily basis. So we batch it ahead, we do it ahead of time so that we have more time to plan the vision and the mission of what we do here at Classy Career Girl. So that's step 4, is batching your content and your social media ahead of time. Step 5 then is after you're in this routine, you've created your systems, then it's a lot easier to start delegating. And so hopefully by this point now, your social media and your content, it's starting to be revenue generating. You're generating some income from the posts that you're making, from the content that you're creating, because you're creating really great content in advance. You're really speaking to your audience. You're answering their questions. You're creating great products because of it. You freed up your time to create great products. So step 5 is now you can take that income that you're making, start to delegate some of these systems and to really free up even more time. So you don't have to be the one creating all the images. You don't have to be the one editing the videos. You don't have to be the one scheduling all the content. You can do what you do best, which is creating the content, right? Having the ideas, serving your customers. And then you can have a virtual assistant or operations manager, project assistant, someone on your team who's sending out emails to your customers, who's creating the images and just making sure that your audience actually sees the great content that you are creating. So I hope this has been helpful. Please let me know, send me a message on Instagram. I would love to connect with you and let me know what you thought.